What's up?
That's not all go at once, right?
Yeah.
To score the touchdown and to have the day that you had offensively, how do you feel about your performance today?
I feel good about it. Just thank God first and foremost. O-line did a great job. Tua did a great job. I think we just prepared really well, so that's what happens when you prepare.
What was your first reaction when you saw Jalen go down with that injury?
I didn't really see it. I saw him kind of running off to the sidelines, and then when he came back, everybody told me what happened. So he seemed like he was straight, so he came back.
Myles, what sort of positive impact do you kind of feel like the success moving the football tonight's game can have for the offense's confidence overall?
Just the preparation we had going into this week. I think we just really prepared really well. Obviously practicing with those guys, giving us a good look, stuff like that. But I think that was just our next step from Chicago, just to work on good film study, stuff like that, communicating, seeing what everybody else sees, like Tua communicating to running backs, Dieter communicating to the running backs, stuff like that. So I think that's just kind of our next step, and we took that. So it feels good, and we just got to keep growing on that.
Tua said he felt like the offense, part of the reason why the offense was doing well was that it was operating quickly. The operation
Yeah.
quickly. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, that was a point of emphasis this week. I think Tua kind of drove it home for the rest of the offense. It's one thing to hear from Flo. Obviously, you want to do what the coach says, but when the head guy and the quarterback in the huddle is kind of leading the way, everybody wants to listen to him a lot. So I think it kind of looked good for us just to get on the ball fast, make sure to keep them on their toes, stuff like that. But I think we did a good job.
How does Tua do that to you guys?
Lead?
Yeah.
I think he's just a very good dude, off the field. I feel like you can talk to him about football, talking about life, whatever it may be. And when you have a guy like that, you want to compete with him. You want to make him proud of you. He always makes you proud of him. So things like that. It's just kind of that brotherhood that people always talk about with football when you're next to a guy and you want to compete for him. So, I mean, he's one of those guys that you want to compete for.
Ryan Fitzpatrick was a guy who took you kind of under his wing when you first got last season. You've seen his leadership skills. What's Tua's leadership skills like?
Different. Just because he's younger, I feel like. Obviously, Fitz has been around for a long time, and he's grown a lot. I mean, like everybody else, when you've been a professional for such a long time, you've grown. But I think Tua learned a lot from Fitz in the sense of just kind of being a very personal person, in the sense of being able to talk about everything else except football when it mattered, in times. So, like I was just explaining, when it is on the field, you want to compete for him because you have that bond. And I think he's taking that step. I don't think Fitz gave him that. I'm sure he had that at Alabama and in high school too. But I think he was able to see that with Fitz and how it works for a lot of people. And I think he's been doing a great job.
Offensively, with some of the receivers out of training camp, the running backs, do you guys feel a little bit pressure, maybe need to move the ball and need to do it a little extra to compensate?
I think we always feel that pressure, whether we got all our receivers in there or not. Just being on the field, you trying to make plays. Obviously, it's not about you, but when you're out there with those 11 other guys, you want to make them proud. Like I've just been saying, you want to compete with the guys that's next to you. And I know with the receivers being down, but I mean no more than usual. If that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Running the ball and catching the ball out of the backfield, having those kind of options as a player, as a playmaker, how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel good. Just ready to get back to work. I mean, it's a preseason game. I'm excited to get back playing on Sundays and stuff like that. So I'm just taking it one day at a time, but just ready to grow and just keep working.
So I guess glimpses of what maybe the offense will look like in the regular season. Where are you guys, I guess, as far as comfort within the scheme?
I think we're very comfortable with what our coaches want out of us and stuff like that. But I think we're still striving for more, if that makes sense. Just trying to grow each and every day, communication-wise, show each other what we can do, and just keep growing. I don't think we're comfortable in the sense of, this is what we want. I think we're just ready to keep growing and kind of compete with each other and just keep growing. Yeah, have a good night.